say anything on the loudspeaker because it's no noise until 8. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, we are back at the track, but it's a little bit different, guys. We're here at Roebling Roads Raceway with a whole bunch of friends that we haven't been seeing in a while. Thanks to VTM Racing, you're the best. Scott wins, John Morris back on the channel. You guys know Chris, Quincy's on the channel. Kelly's sleeping, she probably won't wake up for a while. Heath and his family came.
You're missing one.
Miguel wasn't able to come. Senior, we haven't seen Senior in a minute. Senior's here. I think Junior's sleeping, and we are road racing, guys. We are road racing. So the best thing about this race is super laid back. Track configuration is awesome. If you haven't been to Roebling Roads, it's great, and it's only 15 minutes from my house. So instead of me driving 4.5 hours, everybody gets to come up to my backyard now. It should be a great time. If you haven't tried road racing, you want to try it, I would definitely try this event in October because SKC runs it, not WK. Okay, that's the only thing I'll do. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. Hands down, I can't wait. It's going to be a great race. Hoping just to stay clean, stay in the draft, and just have fun. That's the main goal. And I've been trying to talk Quincy or Scott to let me race the X30. So we'll see if I get some X30 time. Only time will tell. Guys, thanks for everything. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This will be the last video I'll do in this format. I'm gonna try to change it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to get my editing skills a little better to bring you better content. Remember, in the end, get a kart, get a motor, just get out here, have fun. You'll thank me and hate me at the same time. One, you'll thank me because it's the most fun you'll ever have. You'll meet a whole bunch of people, and you'll hate me because you'll be broke. All right, guys, catch you guys on track. Let's get this thing going. Maybe the torpedo learned my bad habits too. He's not making the driver's meeting. It's all right, they'll see this after the race, so I'll tell him what not to do.
더는 참을 수 없을 것 같아. 매번 거짓말로 흔들어 난 나를. 모든 게 다 상처로 남아.
Did you get that? I didn't mean to be 5 minutes late.
Again, thank every one of y'all for showing up. We can't do it without y'all coming. That's it. Y'all heard me say it before in some of these events. You got to race. I don't care who you race with, what sanctioning, what club, what track, but you got to race because that's what pays the bills. I ain't paying this by myself. I mean, it's all y'all's entry fees to pay for this. So again, thank every one of y'all for coming. I'm Steve Jeffers, part of the SKC. For those of y'all that don't know me, Jackie Butler, Spencer Jeffers. We got Dominic Greco standing right over here. His wife Myra is currently in registration. Dave and Sherry Williams are currently up there in registration as well, trying to get all this going. Ryan Butler, Jackie's other half over there. Clint Warnicki should be here, another guy that helps out. This is us, all volunteers. We're not paid to do this. We're all racers. We've all had our fun and trying to keep it going.
Thanks to all of you.
We're seeing more cadets come in, which is awesome. Because the old farts, we're getting older and we're disappearing. All right, this is what.
So here we are for Roebling Roads Raceway. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Love this track. Flowing, high-speed corners. I say high-speed corners, but in a 206, you're flat foot the whole time. It's all about the draft and road racing. Get with a good group of guys, get the gearing right, and then just send it. But when you come out to this track, it's such a beautiful layout. I mean, look at the woods. Look at the weather was perfect. I couldn't believe it. So we went out here for first practice, try to gear. Now, when we first came out here, we've gone way differently than gearing. We've just gotten faster and faster and faster. Lap times keep dropping. It was just a quick practice, getting everything shaken down. Had a blast. I was drafting with Heath. Junior, of course, did not get out there for practice because he was running extremely late. I think he even overslept and everything. And it was just great running out with all the guys out there. Quincy, John. John's daughter did not have a good run because John just didn't get the motor ready. But here we are. Practice 1 in the books. Let's go on to practice 2. So this practice session, I went out with Junior. I was following him around. Due to the camera angle, it looks like I'm right on his bumper pushing him, but I'm not. I'm just barely off his bumper. Just take my word for it. But no, we were just going around the track, trying to play around with gearing. I was on the chip too hard for first practice, and we weren't really, getting into it. So I decided to drop 2 teeth, and in this practice session, I was, not feeling too confident about the gearing again. So I was going to do another change, which ends up biting me in the butt, but it's a little spoiler alert. It's just, we had been working so much, and he was getting a little hop in it, and my kart was extremely loose the whole time. I didn't change anything from the Grand setup-wise. I had my, no, I did have the 180. No, not the 180. I borrowed some 210 rims. I had ordered some 210 myself, but they hadn't gotten there on time, so kept the kart super loose. Loose was fast, so I was able to go extremely fast, but then people didn't feel very comfortable being behind me, so I had to be the one in the back of the train due to the fact that they thought I was going to spin out 90% of the turns. But the kart was just rolling through the turns, and some of the guys I was drafting was a little tight, so I kept dropping teeth, and I should just stop myself. This would have been the right gear, in my opinion. Just missed the setup. But we had a good draft, and it was a good run. So 2 practices in, we got the race coming up next. Practice session in the books. Chris and I, we're having issue. We're putting a gear so small on the back because I'm running a 2.46 gear ratio, which is insane. We haven't run that low ever here, but running it super low, getting a lot of top speed. Kart staying really free, so extremely happy about that. Junior just changed gearing so he could keep up in the draft. It's all about the draft here, so he's gonna be my drafting partner for sure. Hopefully we get a good group of guys running out front. I just tried this new gear. If it doesn't work for today, we got tomorrow. So I wish I had one more practice session. We always wish you had more practice sessions, but it's not working out. So we're trying to get weight on Junior's kart. So 375. Man, it's a lot. Hope he doesn't lose a finger. Alfano, Rock, Bell, someplace in Ocala, SKC. This is Worth right here. 0.2 of a second. I think Heath has a full floor pan. Let's check that out. That's probably worth 0.2. All these 0.2s add up. Let's check Heath's kart. He has a full floor pan. Oh, look at that.
I'm not a road racer, I swear.
It probably creates drag. Oh, he taped up his front too. Makes it fast. This is what happens when I'm bored. I walk around. Well, Scott blew a tire. And his tag. I know, guys, Scott and a tag. May Lord help everybody. At least he didn't kill John and Quincy in practice. Quincy being stubborn on gear choice. Is this the barnyard fine? Is this carbon fiber?
No, that is a 20-year-old floor plan. It looks like shit, so I put $10 vinyl wrap on it to make it look brand new. Very smart!
He's worried about the vinyl flooring, but look at the rest of the chassis.
That used
Who makes this?
That's an old Intrepid. It's got Intrepid parts from 2007, 2008, 2001 NBA Vegas shifter kart, and a 2019 TBS 55 all together.
You guys think I'm crazy? We got John Morris, VTM, his daughter.
Don't even.
We'll leave that alone.
I'm going to put the new VTM car on the podium today. In only the second race, we're going to put the VTM on the podium.
Dang, Monet, I hope you're watching. VTM all the way. Oh man, he rubbed the side pod. What a dick. VTM.
Fuck you. Don't even start with me.
Leave the comments down below what you guys think.
Oh, your YouTube?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, what?
So road racing, we do a standing start, and here we are. We're like 29th out of 40 something karts, maybe, or 30 something karts. I don't know. We're in the back somewhere. I'm right behind Quincy. We get a good start. Everybody asked, how do you get such a good start? I was like, I don't know. I just put my foot on the ground and go, and the cart just goes. Just depends on gear. He did not get a good start for sure, because we split him and blow by him. I think Quincy's looking around thinking about he's going to slow down, but I made sure he didn't, and I gave him a little push to make it 3 wide and send him right up the middle. So he thought about slowing down, and I was like, nope, we are going forward, baby. Our objective was to get to Junior's back bumper, and we did that pretty quickly entering turn 1. Race did not go as smoothly as we thought at the beginning. Our whole goal was to go forward, and but sometimes for some reason we get stuck. We get stuck in a rut in a train, and nobody wants to make a move, and you can't make a move by yourself. So if you pull out, it feels like you just hit a win. These motors don't have enough power to make up top speed at the gears that are running by ourselves. We need a little bit of help. So that's why the draft is such a big importance. Right now I can tell that my gearing in the infield is not very strong. So I was not overly confident or pleased with the situation that was happening. It was rough. It was it was really rough at the beginning. But man, when it came to top end speed, you'll see here in a second. When it came to top end speed, I would sniff the draft, and it was on. Like right here, I'm kind of worried. I was like, I lost the draft. This is not going to be good. I'm not going to be able to catch up. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, okay, it's fine. I got a big bump from behind, and I know I have plenty of top end speed to suck up. So Quincy was geared to about like 72, 73 miles an hour top speed, and I was geared to almost 80 miles an hour top speed. So the difference was big. It's not all about top speed, though. You want to be geared. I don't even know anymore. Before I thought 74 was good enough, but some of these guys are just running either a little bit too much motor, or they found something I definitely did not find. So our whole goal was, just stay calm, stay relaxed, and then catch up to his front group, because they were rocking, they were pulling. But I knew there was a quicker group behind us, and to be honest, I thought that was like the top group right there in front of me. I didn't even know there was a group in front of them, and I was like, that's insane. That can't be right, because if there's a group in front of them, holy crap, because that right there you see is a train. And then this is the group I was talking about, Kyle, Doug, and the 149. I knew they were going to be coming. They're going to be a quick group, and that was a crew to stay with. They're the fast guys. They're really fast. I got out of place at the beginning of the race, but it was still early. I wasn't panicking too much. I wasn't really getting red under the helmet, because I knew if they started shuffling a little bit, it would just suck me right back in. I know I had someone behind me. I just didn't know who it was, but I was still able to stay in touch with the front group. And then a big bobble is about to happen up here. I think John Morris, he ends up going off-roading for a second, and then that really lets me suck in pretty good. So The group that you saw passing me, I'm pretty sure they're geared a little bit better for the infield. And right here, that group behind us, wow, he passed me, but then I was able to get his draft and suck right up in, and that's what I was talking about. And then the guy I am pushing, he had so much speed by himself, he was able to tow me up to the front because of my gearing, how I was geared. And that right there, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is an animal motor. It has way more Bulu power than ours. There's a reason why that motor is there. I was going to make this into one big video, but there will be a part 2 video, and it'll explain more of why that kart was there, helping us out to try even out the playing field. I don't want to give too much away for the next video, but stay tuned to the next video for sure. As you see here, I am with the front group draft again, and then I decided to make a move, pin it on the inside, going a little bit in the grass. I'm pretty sure he looked over, he's like, this guy's nuts. Yeah, we are doing well over 70 miles an hour, and I am definitely trying to throw in some moves that probably are not the smartest at that point in time. But, you know, my whole goal is to go forward and then try to break up the group, because definitely when they are riding together, if they want to sit behind and just ride out, they will, and they won't make any passes. And to me, I mean, I'm trying to go to a front and make passes. So as you see right there, the animal definitely has way more power, is able to push Scott Wins forward, but he's actually towing me along as well, forward as well, just due to my gearing. I was able to get into his draft and definitely go forward and then move up. For a second there, the first, I didn't even pay attention. I just noticed when I pulled out here, I was like, whoa, man, where's his pull string? That right there, I was telling you, John got off road, slowed down the group in front. They got a little swirly, and I was able to catch up to his group pretty well and then just move forward. I can see them looking to their right. They want to slide in. I was like, nope. And then I open up and go on the inside. I thought I had enough head run. Get a good run in on Scott. Shoving it on the inside. Man, I can't believe it. Really ballsy move right there. And then I thought this was a front group. All right. There's Kyle, Doug, 149, the number 1, Gary, the 12. And then I thought this was the lead pack. I mean, I was shocked when they told me no, there was 3 that were gone. And I was like, that's impossible. We have 6, 7, 8 karts just running really hard, and we're running lap times that we should be. Like here, if you're maybe a half a second faster with a kart, that you can tell, okay, half a second, maybe not big of a deal. But if you're a full 2 seconds faster and there's a train of 8 pushing, I mean, that throws a pretty red flag. Even my group, I couldn't even, it was insane. I couldn't even keep up. And we were running 141s, which is really good for us. That's usually where we're at right now. When we first got to Roebling, we were running 148s, 147s. We thought that was fast. The year before, we ran 144s, and then I ran a 141. And then that's where we hit a wall. We were just able to get into 141s with the speed that we had gotten and stuff. So definitely, speed had definitely changed over the years, but I mean, a 140 flat under the 140s to 139s, that's just crazy. And that's just insane. There you see the wave off. If it gets a little too rowdy, hand goes up, giving some space. And then that's when I was just like, well, I'm not going to sit here. I just want to move forward, because if we're not really trying to make moves and go forward, we're not racing. Here it looks like the front pack group is all stuck together, and I don't want to be just stuck together in the front pack. I want to go. Like, I want to race forward. I want to be the one leading, just because I want to go and chase down the pack, the other pack. So, you know, I would have plenty of speed. I would try to go up on the inside, but then I wouldn't have enough pushing power speed from the guy behind me, so I was like stuck. And then I would try to push forward, but nobody wanted to make a move, so it was just so difficult just to get around people. It would have been a little bit easier if we had Miguel this year and Gabe. We would have hooked up with Quincy Jr., and us 5 would have definitely made headway. So it was kind of hard. We were missing two of the really quick guys here. Gabe won WKA race. I think it was his first road race ever, or like 5th race in karting. We got him to go up to Savannah and get into a road race, and he was able to make it happen. It was crazy. It was a blast. I didn't know who won. It was like neck and neck at the line between 2 of the good guys. It was John and Gabe, and they'd say Gabe won. I was like, what? No way. It was nuts. And then, of course, Miguel and I always hook up, and we always have a good race, and it's always a blast coming up. But Miguel had work and Gabe had work. That's why they're not here in this video. It's sadly missed. So here we go. I see the 12 fall back a little bit, and I thought I could get a good run again. But again, my pushers were running out of speed. Here I get a good bump forward, but there was no opening in line to get forward and move. So there we go again, and they were nose to tail. They weren't going to separate. So I was trying to form another plan. I was like, I've tried multiple times to get around them. It's not working. So do I try to push someone forward and then get them that way? So I was trying to think in the head, okay, how do I go forward and break them up but not drop the guys behind me? And then I'm not sure if at this point of the race I had dropped the pack. So I would get a good run and then just run out of steam. Like right here, you just don't have enough power to go, and the number 12 is right in the pack. So here I get another run, and my kart was enough to not scrub off any speed. I thought I had him cleared, but nope. He stayed right there, so I slide right back behind and keep up in the draft. So I was trying to pick and move, and I always kept moving. I didn't stay still in one location. In a sprint course, yeah, you guys see me. I usually sit behind someone for a very long time and work with them because in a sprint course, it's 2 karts are way quicker than one, unless you're like 3/10 quicker than a guy in front. Draft is like half a second on a sprint track, and that's a big deal. Here, I mean, if you have your own group of pushing guys, you can try to make these moves and move forward and go. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I try to push the 12 forward and go, but then he was on the chip hard. So his gearing was not good for the straightaway, and I was trying to push him forward, and he was just running out of steam. And I would poke my nose out, see what I can do, and then I'll start trying to push him forward again. And then I was like, well, maybe we can do something else, and then nothing. And then he raised his hand, and that to me showed that he's not going to try to make a move on the guy in front. So I was like, damn it, this ain't going to work. I'm going to have to try to pick them off one by one. And the way I would do that is basically try to go on the inside and muscle my way forward and like move the kart slowly over to the left so I can catch the draft and the group in front and suck up and then let the guy that just passed slide in behind me. So I was trying to make that work again, and it was just stuck. I was like, come on, baby. And here I go. I thought I could get a good run up here and then slide in front, but I didn't want to really try to muscle my way too hard in there, so I was just trying to pick and choose my battles. But as you see, I would get a good run. I would try to pull out, but then it was like hitting a brick wall. So it was nothing. Nothing was happening at this point in time. I was doing my best, but still just could not get a good run at all. And you can see the group is starting to break away, and this is where like I have to go. Like the number 1 cannot keep up with the top 3. I have to go. I have to get in front. I have to break it up. I got to pull this train back forward. That's what I was thinking. But the 12 did not want to go anywhere. It was just there. He finally made a move, and I was not close enough. And then when I got behind him, bam, there I go. I was like, let's go now. And I was starting to push as hard as I could. When I saw that he wanted finally go, I was like, we got something going right here. We can definitely make it up. So I just gave him a massive shove to push forward, and then I rode that bumper hard to catch up to top 3 again, which I thought was top 3 at that time. So definitely I went all out on that, and then I just lost the draft. You know how I lost the draft? I did a stupid slight lift. When he raised his hand, I checked up, and that was it. And then the group that I just blew by me, and that was it. That was basically the end of my chance of winning. I was just pissed. I was so mad because it was my mistake in the end. I just get mad. I thought the guy in front of me had checked up after looking at the video. No. So I didn't check up. And then here's Chris, a little view from him. I was slowing down, looking back. Maybe I can find a drafting partner, my teammates. And Chris, I saw him. I was like, oh, hey, what's up? I raised my hand. I was like, hey, pick me up. And you know what Chris did? He waved back and blew right by me. Ha! Unbelievable. And you think you have teammates out there, some friends. Nope. Didn't have a teammate or friend at all. Nothing. I can't believe. Look at this. He blows by me. I can't believe it. He blows by me. He waves. Look at that. Kyle in the MGM. Right there. I'm almost buying an MGM after this. I was like, oh, thank you. Hooked up to his bumper. He starts slowing down to pick me up. But man, Chris, all he did was raise his hand and blow by me. So I picked up with Kyle, pushed him forward, drafted with him until we got Heath to get a train going again. And I had a fun race again. But man, Chris, unbelievable. You would think he would be my buddy, but nope. Like right here. Look. I decided to go with him. Heath left him. And I picked him up. I just want Chris to know this. That I'm a true friend. I want him to see this video and be like, man, Jorge took care of me. He was there when I needed him. Can't say the same thing to you, Chris, man. When I needed you, you waved. Waved at me and said bye. Ouch, that hurt. But started working with Chris. I told Chris, I was like, you better not lift, you better not tap that brake. I'm telling you, you better keep that foot to the ground. Don't even worry about anything. I almost got Chris a little sideways there, so I had to check up again. But I worked well with these guys. Was really quick through the whole race. I was happy with my speed in the end. I was able to keep up with them pretty easily. Started working with Chris. I think we had a pretty good run. Just pushing as hard as we could go forward. But definitely, it was a blast driving back here with these guys as well. In the end, I know I was disappointed, but racing with anybody, any group, is such a blast. Right here, 2x2, pushing as hard as we can. Having a blast. Heath looking around because in practice, man, Heath did not look around and he got sent. He tried to make a crazy pass. I don't know what he was doing, what he was thinking, but he tried to make a crazy pass in practice and he got sent. Because he dropped me. That's what it was. He dropped me in practice and we split a couple karts and then he was going by himself. I don't know what he was thinking, but he spun out. So for Chris, for him leaving me behind, I picked him up and we started to go forward, and I think we were able to keep up with Heath was able to keep up with us too. So it was a good run. Heath and Kyle and that group, that was a really fun run as well. And then I was just pushing Chris up to the front and up to the front. Well, pushing Chris so we wouldn't go backwards. You can see there, that's just my gearing. I didn't have the best gearing on the infield again, but definitely working forward. Running with Chris was a blast. I almost killed him. I didn't get a recorder on my end. It would have been a blast. His left hub destroyed itself. I cannot believe, I thought it was me, to be honest. I was like, oh man, I spun him out. And I was like, I feel so bad. But no, his left hub just disintegrated. I heard a loud bang and the kart just went sideways and slid off, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, well, there goes Chris. Someone needs to get the medics. But Roebling has such a good runoff area, and he was good and okay with it. The thing was, he was telling me, he's like, I didn't even know I lost a wheel. I was trying to push the kart go forward, and he's just there spinning one wheel. And then we got a kart. He looked. He was like, oh, I don't have a wheel. I was like, how did you not notice, man? Oh, he thought I spun him out. I cannot believe he would have think like that. So my video ended. I don't know what happened. There's a break in it, but I do have a picture from Chris's point of view, and this is what went down on his end, and yeah, it just the wheel came off. All the studs just snapped, and he went spinning, and I went around the outside. So, yeah, I was really worried. I waved at him and made sure he was okay, and then after the race, I checked, and then the wheel just went flying. I just can't believe it. Well, sometimes like that stuff happens. I'm just glad he wears the pens, and he was okay in the end. So here I after the checker flag goes, I start slowing down, and I had to go make sure that he was okay. And he told me the only thing that happened there was that he needs a new pair of underwear. So definitely had a blast. Thanks for watching, guys. Wait for part 2 that's coming out soon. I know this one took a while, but I wanted to wait for a couple of pieces of equipment to come in so I could try to bring you a little bit better content. I'm using a microphone now so to do the voiceover, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. Definitely had a blast. Catch you guys on track. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Definitely going back next year. Hopefully dates don't conflict with other dates. I can do both weekends. But thanks, guys, for everything. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to catch the next one. Later, guys.